someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Tried to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. Now, come on the mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? If up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put them in the stand. You keep off, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Get you the soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you'll the rest. But it's hard to digest with the size of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold my. Don't meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold my. Big baller. Don't meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold my. Don't meet me outside. Meet me outside. Bouncing again, bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again. Bouncing again, bouncing again.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Oates, and we welcome you. That's the punter Ethan Evans to get this started. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down the earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A good play action with Love. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Here we go, set.
41-yard line.
50, great.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. The defense stringing them out. No gain back to the original line of scrimmage.
Taken down at the 41. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Red, 38. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. Jacobs. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Check Fury. That up. Check Pink. That.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Down. Strike. Blast. Ready.
And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. Quiet call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. Well, coming on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Emmanuel Forbes.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Looking to get that wide receiver screen set up, but this one will not work. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 1st down. Well, you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
3rd and 9. They'll look to throw. He gets this complete, finding Adams. They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, L.A.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Rams.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Open is the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. It's a gain of 34.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready? Pack the 60.
Now it's Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Rams 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. contact is complete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
19.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's called in on the left by Nacua. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5.
70.
He'll look to throw. Going right back to Nacua. Complete. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
They run over center with Williams. Modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
He pulls it in around the 5. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Rams. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you drop on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Set. Check right. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they face a difficult 3rd and 12.
Ready. Blue, 32.
Here's Love. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. On comes the Packers punting sheet. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 18, go.
Drive begins with a run by Williams. And despite a nice juke, we're going to get a yard to show for it. Second down.
Okay, ready? Ready? Viking, 18. Ready, right?
Back to throw. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Here we go.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Ready?
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
Now, faking the give, moving outside the pocket, and they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, L.A.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
He's looking for Blake Corum out of the backfield. And it'll be 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Right side, complete to Nacua. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Now they'll set him to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
That's caught by Luka. He's getting brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
They can still pick up a first down here. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's going to have the Rams first down. That was a tough couple of yards to pick up. They convert on 4th and 1.
Just a great effort by the back. I mean, just the ability to keep your legs moving, to make sure he had enough to pick up the first down. He's able to move the chain by a few, and just a great call, great execution, especially given the circumstances.
Try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
And I really like the play call, especially given this situation. But remember, these defensive players, they get paid too. So even though it's maybe something they weren't necessarily prepared all week to defend, they got the stop before he was able to score.
Come on, set! Cowboy 80!
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. Leonard Floyd in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal. Hardy's kick is good. And the Rams will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready. 33, yellow, 10.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Throw here down the field. It will fall. Incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Now here's Aaron Jones. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Yellow, 10.
Now Love. Downfield. And it's caught by Ayuk. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big gainer for Green Bay. 31 yards.
At the 19-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That is caught to the goal line and in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, Green Bay.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. First down throw there is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Ready, ready.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready, ready.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
To return, it's Mixon. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
Set. 60 red. 60 red. Field black. Set.
On 1st down, it's Love. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's 1st and 10.
15 yards.
52 blaster.
Packers.
Shot. 17.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Love. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. It's 2nd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
32. Slide blue. Ready.
On 2nd down, Love. Caught. This is Ayuk. And he will score. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown Packers. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have to for this guy.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 10. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Come on, come on.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and...
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Packers will take over possession here at the 44.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he will score again. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, Green Bay. 3 touchdowns for the game, his first 3 of the year. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. McManus on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Packers are out to a 21-10 lead.
Friendly Indians set to kick off.
7 seconds, all that remains till halftime. And the kick is away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They put Adams in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one complete to Atwell. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
First down.
They'll run straight ahead with Coral. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal that we're seeing here.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Lucas Van Ness getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. He'll throw complete to Blake Corum. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Rams first down. They'll run, and that is Jarquez Hunter, and he'll get back. To the line of scrimmage, that's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to...
And he's in! Touchdown, Los Angeles. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. And even though it's just the third quarter, he'll try to draw even right here and go for two.
The Rams will line up for the two-point conversion.
He's got a man. Take it in for two. And we are all tied here in the third quarter.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Black shot. Set. Yellow. Red. Blaster. Stick. Hut. Hut.
Love to throw it on first down. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Fight. Number 7. Yellow. Red. Cycle.
First and 10.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And that will lead to a second down.
Ready. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Black Ultra. Hut.
Now Love. This one. Up top for Dobbs. And this will be incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. Now it's going to be third down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. Exiting the pocket right. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That is taken at the 10. A nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll throw out of the gun. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. 1st down, LA. They run with Quora. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
17 yards that time for number 17.
Ready.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Unloads downfield, looking for Nacua. That is caught. What a throw. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, LA. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
52 blaster. Ready. Set. Go.
On play action, Love. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Ready, mega.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
Ready? Let's go. 45, white. Fierce, yellow. Ready?
Love. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and It ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Packers set to kick this one away. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
On the jump, Cougar 19. Ready. 6, ready.
Oh, yeah. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Pickup of 46 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
On the ground, it's Corum. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Ready.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 9.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got it about the 8. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Rams. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams will extend this third quarter lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, go Fury. Let's go now. Set.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup at the end here of the third quarter of play.
On the set. Drill green. Set. Ready.
Throwing is Love. Good spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a couple.
Set. 33. Yellow.
Now Love. He'll air one out for Higgins. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step one. I promise you step two on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, Let's try to come away with that takeaway.
Ready, set.
On third down, they go with Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down at the 27, but that's enough. First down as they do it on the ground.
And the Packers first down.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That is intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Kinton. And a nice return here as well. Takes it up to the 45-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now. Gravity line.
He'll look to throw. There's Okonkwo open left side. Down the sideline. And he's in. Jake Okonkwo. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score Rams 42, Packers 21.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Keyshawn Nixon going to bring it out of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Right. Here we go. Cut, cut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
He's got a man. It's Dobbs. He gets free. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 83 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, this is Blake Corum. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Devontae Wyatt. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Rams punting unit coming out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. So be returned from the other side of midfield. They cannot get away. Great job down there to hold them to a short return.
Set, ready. Mega, yellow, 22. Set, go.
On 1st down, it's Love. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard
Black Ultra.
line.
Here we go, set. Drill green, 33. Yellow, ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Moving left. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Chris Paul Jr.
Check.
The motion man is Nakua. And he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down back at the 5.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 5-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Come on.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. And that is incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Rams. As he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. Get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at the Rams' 45-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
Claws red. Set. Black 40. Hut.
Here's Love. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, Packers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Now it's McManus for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Packers are back within 6.
42. Packers
Things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Corum. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
On the ready.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
They'll begin here on the ground. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was roughed right at the line of scrimmage. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. Second and 10.
Here we go. Start. Let's go.
They'll drop the throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Rams first down.
This is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made. So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead. But you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Out to his right. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
70.
He'll drop the throw. He gets this complete, finding Adams. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
70, get the wolf.
So it's a win for the visiting Rams. They bounced back from the loss last week. They will put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before. jump ball, you can't jump with me, ballin' jump, man. Touch hands, we bout to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight, it take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Ayy, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Ayy, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beat like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him Bella fill his tank, run up to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Dickie, he gon' get a pass from the slimy stomach. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. The nut paper to make a buck, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got get it, go retrieve it, just short, small. When that's from Cali, but the cheetah, put out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Real in my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many, be on some anti. I told her pull up, she asked me do I. Right now I'm fresh as hell, somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back. Gang, back to back. Trailing me, back to back. And Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' back to back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' they gon' heat me up, I've been trying to keep it cool, these little, they tried to start it, too late, my finger was already on it, call me Shovel Man, she like the way I pull up and I, the 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never, all that beating around the bush, homie, said with your chest, got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it, like my name, Jody, pull up in the vet, go and check the news, Brody heard somebody stress, in your feelings by the better get a grill, tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip, I got right here for show up, make everybody dip, went to visit Granny, she said, what's that poking out your heel, I told Brody walk behind so he can catch me if I slip, she begging me to take a sip, first she drove the boat, then she like a ship, first you loaded up, then you empty out the I'm not no button, no wrinkled clothes, it ain't no pressing me. I got on Vinci, LV, no night, but I got that check on me. If I swing this from left to right, gon' have to check on your homie. Lil' Brun, I'm known for stopping cars, but they be on go for me.
Get a glimpse when I'm out, it's bad luck. I just put 10 mil in the pen, it made me feel better. See the passing out deep, I'm cold with the my little young ran an M on the road, he a scammer. Drippin' money clear, splash, I'm covered in bells. But I'm clever, vendettas, raw, whatever. I'm a rebel, but better. If I go federal. I pour up, I don't measure. I soon I met her. I leveled up, my bread up. I'm fed up, it's pressure. It's gang, you can't hang. We slamming out whoever. I keep it on, get stuck on it. Mason Margiela. Got 2 cribs in Alpharetta, they down the street from each other. I know the spot. My Lil Wayne, he know the laptop. Shorty having Chris Vick, he a vampire. Camping right in front of your house and start up.